Now for the answer to tonight's On the Money Extra question. How much does the U.S. spend each year on health care? $2 trillion. If you are thinking about skipping the gym tomorrow, think again. It might cost you. United Health, the nation's largest health care insurer, is rolling out new policies. If you're healthy, your deductible is lower. If you're not, you'll pay more. It benefits the fit and it costs the fat. Jamie Court is the president for the Foundation for Taxpayer and Consumer Rights, and Betsy McCoy is a health policy expert for the Hudson Institute. Jamie, what do you think about this?
Well, it's not that simple. You know, what it is employees who now have $200 deductibles or $250 deductibles are going to go up to $2,000. And the only reason is if they have high cholesterol, high blood pressure, even if they agree to come in the workplace, get their blood tested, mark themselves in the workplace as someone with high cholesterol, and they don't get their cholesterol down, they're going to be paying $2,000 deductibles. The real problem is these high cholesterol is hereditary. Heart disease is hereditary. There's only so much you can do. And if we put high deductible policies on employees and make them pay $2,000 out of their own pocket before they see a doctor, then it's going to be a deterrent to getting treated.
No one should be penalized for a hereditary condition, but most of these programs in the workplace reward workers for participating in programs that help you monitor your blood pressure, quit smoking, watch your weight, eat healthily, and exercise. And those programs are good not only for shareholders because they reduce premium costs, but also for fellow workers who have to pick up the slack when their sick co-workers call in.
Jamie, what about that?
And also lose take-home pay when the cost of insurance for the whole company are higher.
Goes up. Jamie, what about it? I mean, should people be paying for what they use? If they're costing the company more, it seems like their deductibles should be higher. If they're smoking, I mean, what do you think?
Well, look, what the problem is, the healthcare system runs so if you prevent people with high cholesterol, and it is hereditary, and it is penalized under this plan, if you prevent them from going to a doctor, then they go later, and they're sicker, and the healthcare system sucks up more costs, and we all pay more. What we need to do is not create barriers to people going to the doctor. We need to educate, we do need to prevent, and I do believe there are some things like smoking within your control. If you get help for smoking cessation, maybe that's reasonable. But it's unreasonable to say, if you're sick, you have to pay a $2,000 deductible. The only reason this is happening is because health insurance premiums are so high. Employers want savings, but they're putting the costs on the employee and on the system.
Many of these incentives are good business and good for health care. For example, and good for safety. For example, a new study in the American Journal of Epidemiology shows that 80% of workplace injuries are incurred by people who are obese. So helping workers control their weight is a safety issue and a health issue.
Jamie, that seems like a fair point. It's encouraging people to be healthier, is it?
Yeah, and I just read a Blue Cross policy, in fact mine yesterday, that excludes coverage for obesity. So the problem is how you do it. Do you do it with a carrot or a stick? I'm all for the carrots. I think there are certain times you have a stick. Smoking may be one of them.
Smoking is a very important stick.
If you are penalizing people for having high cholesterol or for being prone to heart disease, which this United Healthcare program does, that's wrong.
Most of these programs penalize workers for participating in healthy lifestyles and health-related programs. They rewarded for the participation, not the outcome.
But, Jamie, if you use more, shouldn't you pay more?
No, and I'll tell you why. Because right now, if you're young and healthy, you're not going to use more. You're paying something. The point of insurance is a risk pool. You pay in, so later you can take out. If that were the case,
it's a risk pool, but everyone in the pool should take personal responsibility for improving their health.
Jamie,
So if you are sick, that means you're going to be paying premiums you can't afford, and then you're going to go. I mean, it's obscene. The whole point of the insurance pool is to spread risk.
It's a very good sign that employers are providing programs to encourage workers to be healthy. That's what we want: preventative care and good lifestyle. And that's what these programs are encouraging.
Okay, we're going to have to leave it there. Thanks to both of you for joining us tonight.